Alright, here we go. This is actually got a pretty nice treat for everyone here. This is a replay sent in to me by ComptonEMT, and this is the Friday Night Flights Championship final match that was played on Saturday, I believe the 16th of March, and this is between the two faction representative teams. HSA on the upper left hand side, represented by TheDodi in the Star Neo, Occam's Razor in the Envision Osprey, and Akroz in the Steampunk Bomber. And their opponents, the green team in the bottom right hand corner, representing Grizzly Wing, Team Festive Present 3, boomhower in the Steampunk Bomber, Valinor in the Raptor Neo, and WayWay in the Deep Sea Osprey. And we are on duel. There is a quick Jackal drop harass over here, and also infantry drop down here by I think that was Akroz, or no, that was Occam's Razor. I think it really doesn't matter. Someone on red team dropped infantry, and there is a Jackal harass over here. Akroz did get killed momentarily there, I think, by Valinor, and there is actually a little bit Jackal harass on this side as well. And Valinor, trying to take down a Moneymaker, will get it actually, and there is no one here to respond to it, and he is continually doing a lot of harass over here. And at this point, green does have a lot more units advanced into mid than red. Oh, no, actually, because of the little replay glitch thing, I couldn't see that on my mini-map. But, yeah, now it is kind of equal. Red actually did take it, and they're going to have it for a little while. There are two bulbs up. Quickly now, Dodi has 4 runners down here, and no one from green team has come down here yet. Boomhower was here really quick in the area, but no one has come down here. The Moneymaker will go down, and now Valinor is coming down to respond. He is bringing a Dillo, but all 4 infantry are going to go in. No! Oh, they still have 1. The only 3 went in, and they were 1 bulb short, but this outpost is still neutralized. Akroz is coming with more infantry. All 4, are they all going to get in? Is that Jackal going to take down one? No! All 4 will get in. They do take it, and now it is partially surrounded by green Jackals. It does go down, but that did give red an opportunity to drop a lot of red Dillos, and at this point, this is where the battle is. Red is pushing the pace, putting a lot of pressure on this outpost. Green furiously trying to take it back, dropping probes like crazy, but Occam's Razor doing the exact same thing, so this is not going to be claimed by anyone anytime soon. A lot of the units from both teams have been killed by both sides. 3 lights, okay, all the lights up for green. They haven't been able to take it, but it does just go immediately back down. So many shots from both teams going down on that outpost, including the surrounding 2 Dillos. 1 gets killed. Okay, but now it is red. It's just back and forth, green to red, down to neutral, green, red, neutral, and etc. So at this point, there are still a good amount of red units here. Continual drops of infantry, continual drops of units. And they keep trying to go back to outposts to take it, and this is there is nothing happening except for the fight for this outpost. This is furious. Red has been able to take it and drop quite a lot of units out now, and now at this point, I don't think green's going to be able to drop any infantry to be able to neutralize this, so they are going to have to be able to push it with units instead of with just infantry drops and their own fire, because they have quite a lot of Jackal and Dillos surrounding everything. And Akroz doing a quick bombing run here, didn't really kill anything, but it does create quite a nuisance. And Boomhower going for the top outpost now, but I'm pretty sure this will be quickly responded to by, and Akroz is here. He does kill 2 Jackals, but it really is nothing especially compared to taking this outpost. Green is now kind of behind. HSA does have Grizzly Wing quite on the ropes, and Boomhower does go down to Dodi, and this will be quite cleaned up pretty well. However, mid is controlled by green now. Valinor is able to bring a lot of the units that they had on the right side over just to get a good surround, and now it's just kind of not really being contested by red that much. There were a couple boomer drops going down here, but that was shut down pretty quickly. And now there is this outpost down here is pretty much claimed by red. There is not too much green can do about it. It is just a 1v1 here between Ospreys and Artillery War, so it's not really going anywhere anytime soon. This is now where all the pressure is going down, and WayWay taking down Dodi there. But yeah, all the pressure going down here. Akroz gonna get killed, very low on life, does get EMP'd by Valinor for that kill, but Occam's Razor bringing 4 probes in and actually gets them all in, and now Occam's Razor with just probes in queue does die, did not get that defensive infantry off like he really wanted to, which would have been really great for HSA to be able to keep this, but now this will go back down, and too many probes going in, and will oh, and actually quite a lot of infantry being dropped by both teams, and it's once again kind of pretty much at 0 bulbs. Red does get more probes in. They do keep firing probes, infantry, probes specifically, but infantry back and forth, and they are able to just, they're just really using that infantry spam really pretty much to the best of its potential at this current state of the game, and it's just really see, and now they have this outpost surrounded, and this outpost, although neutralized, is still fairly surrounded. WayWay and Valinor are both here, so they probably will be able to clean up the rest of the units over here, unless Red really pushes hard for it. But even though they do, Red has this Akroz Razor taking down Boomhower there on that chase, but Valinor and WayWay are here. Okay, and TheDodi and Akroz are also here to fight against them. They probably won't be able, I don't think HSA will be able to retake this, but they are causing quite a lot of trouble for Festive Present 3, and Akroz going down to enemy units. Once again, client takes away control from me. But yeah, they have been able to take this outpost, and so now the fight is kind of going to be in toward mid from both sides of Red's controlled factories on the horizontal plane of the middle area here. Boomhower trying to do whatever harass he can, is going to probably get killed here. Is very low on life, but he actually, I think he did get quite a lot of kills off. 2 Dillos coming up here. I think those were just drops, but Akroz is taking care of that. But the thing is, it is taking him time. Jackals being sent everywhere. Wow, there's so much, man, a little too much to keep track of, to be honest. But at this point, there are artillery firing in over there. That got repositioned really quickly, to be honest. But Akroz he was pretty much protected by this outpost from everything on this side, and was just getting hit by those Dillos that were sitting there. Did get killed, but did neutralize the outpost, and so it was pretty productive. And now Occam's Razor and oh no, I was gonna say TheDodi, but he is killed as well. But yeah, once you just get a lot of damage into something like an outpost or just a bunch of units killed, and distract the opponent, to a great deal, it really gives you a huge opening to your opponents, but to your teammates, if they can take it, to really do something like this. Well, not do something like this, but these Jackals are forcing Valinor over here, and now it's a 2v3 over here. So that's one great thing about just dropping random distracting units, especially cheap things like Jackals. That look how much time this is taking Valinor to clean up. And now Occam's Razor killing WayWay. It's pretty much a 1v3 here in the middle, just Boomhower versus all 3 of HSA's players, and Akroz does get killed, but they have cleaned up a lot of the units here. As you can see, there are not as many as there used to be, and actually, interestingly enough, also the same case on the right factory that Red controls, but Valinor is still, or not Valinor, but they're continually dropping over here, just continually forcing Green to move away from the battlefield, and that now is helping them in this battle for mid. Continual Jackals being pushed, but the thing is now the unit composition here is very heavy on Green's side, and they have the mechs to back it up, and so random Jackals being sent is with not enough numbers is not really going to be super effective comparatively to using Jackals or Rebels or whatnot, or Dillos even, as distract tactics. And now coming to the front door, that was Akroz. Oh no, that was TheDodi. Actually, now it's still shooting. Actually, Valinor finally here to get it, and actually takes down a good 10% or so of Green's fort health. And actually, Red has been able to hold this outpost and not give it up, even though there's been quite a lot of pressure from Green, because Green is kind of fighting a centralized battle here, although it is, and the thing is, Red, I don't think, is really using the fact that they have outposts on both sides of mid to their full advantage. They really probably could have put a lot of artillery on both sides to split Green's fire between both left and right factories, but at this point, Akroz able to take out quite a lot of units there, and does get away, does not get killed. But yeah, if there were a couple more artillery firing in this way, and there were artillery firing in this way, I know that's kind of a stretch here, especially because of all the action, but assuming they were able to get that off, TheDodi getting killed there by enemy units, and Valinor getting that EMP off right before, but assuming they would be able to get that composition, that would really be effective tactic against Green, just shooting in from both sides, and then they'd have to really fight on 2 fronts, whereas Red would be able to concentrate on just attacking mid only. But now that we did have a quick wipe, complete wipe on Green's team, on Green by Red. No, that's the way of the ramp. On red by green, and that did enable boomhower to start slashing away, killing a lot of units over here. You know, there were more units dropped, and so it just, you know, one more step toward success for green team. And now Valinor is over here neutralizing this outpost. No one is here to save it. Akroz is coming, trying to do something, but they do have 2 bulbs up. They will not be able to get an infantry up immediately, but Akroz will go down to Valinor, getting that EMP off. Such an effective tactic by that Neo, and WayWay is actually the only one over here. The focus has shifted down to this last stand outpost. Boomhower very low on life, gonna get killed by TheDodi, at this point there is very low, or not very low, but you know, this has been neutralized, and red has actually 3 jackals along with green's 3 jackals there, and now a small Dillo push coming out to mid by red team. I don't know if this is really going to be able to do much, especially if a mech is here to support, which there isn't. Now Valinor does come back to respond, and along with Boomhower, but there is not. There was only a few Dillos and a couple Longhorn here. It's really going to get shut, especially since there's a Goliath here. We are already at 988, which is really amazingly fast to me. But you know what? We are in quarter 3. I haven't really noticed. There's been so much stuff happening that this time has been passing by insanely quick. But yeah, they've been able to stop the majority of, or actually all of these units pushed in. However, they did briefly neutralize mid for a second, and at this point the battle is going to be, the pressure is going to be on this red factory, and it's not going to, and all the red presence is going to be gone. Even though Akroz bringing infantry, that's really not going to do that much at all. It might be enough to just neutralize this outpost, yeah, but there are a lot of, kind of everybody is here, and that is not going to be enough infantry really to take this, let alone secure it. And green is actually doing a lot of their own probe drops as well. A lot of kills back and forth here, and you know, mech's getting chased down. Occam's Razor, now HSA has been forced to retreat back to this forward outpost. No, actually, this is the close. Their forward has been taken by green as well. Akroz trying to bomb, but you know, only takes down one. Gets responded to very quickly by WayWay and Valinor. Valinor killing him in that retreat back. Actually was killed by units. I'm not really sure how that happened. He was killed way over here. Okay, yeah, but Akroz already calling the GG, and he says go to sleep. But you know, it's not extremely lost at this point. Red has is really ahead in the net power. So green only has plus 11 right now in terms of net power. So they are very stretched thinly. So to be able to advance to this outpost, it's going to be although they have been able to clear it, they're not really going to be able to enforce it the way that they've enforced, for example, middle or the other, you know, the ones on the left side. But now at this point, this is green, and TheDodi is also calling GG. There is already units on the front door for red team, or for green team by green team for red. But yeah, this is a lot of units coming up here. A lot of mech fire going down. Occam's Razor and Akroz both get killed. TheDodi getting focused over his fort, and that does result in a complete wipe. And this is just as all of the red members have been repeating, GG. And there is more Goliaths coming here for the front door. There is no amount of defense that this red team will be able to put down to be able to stop them. So eventually, a lot of kills, a lot of fire going down again. About Boomhower and Akroz and Occam's Razor going down. I think those last two, TheDodi and Occam's Razor, was after the final buzzer there, after the kill on the fort. But this is GG. Festive present, as if you did watch the stream live, Festive Present 3, representing Grizzly Wing, did take this Friday Night Flights Championship. And that was I just want to thank one more time ComptonEMT for getting me this replay. That was a real treat. Hopefully everyone got to enjoy two different perspectives, both watching it either live or on the archive video, and here on this YouTube recording. This is RUI, and that's game. See you next time.